It is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. I am Annika Spalding, the Community Relations Director here at the Amarillo Little Theater. And this is Thursdays at 3, where I go live every Thursday to get you caught up on what's happening this week at ALT. This season, Thursdays at 3 is generously sponsored by our friends at Brick and Elm Magazine, Amarillo's premier lifestyle magazine. Every single issue of Brick and Elm is packed with amazing articles written by local contributors and will keep you up to speed on all things Amarillo. You can grab their March-April issue on newsstands now, which I highly recommend. But even better, you can head to their website at brickandelm.com to subscribe, and you should definitely do that. Thank you guys for being patient with me today. I know we're starting Thursdays at 3 a little bit late. We've had a few technical difficulties. In case anyone is just now tuning in, hopefully you're seeing a post on our social media. We're announcing our 98th season today on Thursdays at 3. So as quickly as you can get here to watch the live broadcast today, please do, so you can find out our 98th season in real time. Jason, Harrison, and I will be announcing that later on in the broadcast after I interview 3 fabulous ladies who are in 33 Variations. I cannot wait to talk to them about this show, but I'm going to go a little faster than I normally do so I can get everyone on with their day and so we can get to announcing the season. But thank you guys for being patient with our late start time today. Today is a very big day on Thursdays at 3. We're very, very, very excited. So again, stay tuned for my interview with Jayme McBride, Kenzie Cohan, and Sara Pennington-Booher. I'm so excited to talk to all 3 of them about the show. It's going to be so great. And then Jason and Harrison and I will announce our 98th season, and you do not want to miss it. You want to stay here in real time to be able to watch it so you don't find out after the fact. Okay, but first, let's talk about a survey. We need y'all's help. We've had about 25 responses to this survey. We need a ton more. We want to know your input on this. A board member presented the idea of the possibility of starting all ALT evening shows at 7:30. Right now, our Thursday shows start at 7:30, and Academy shows, evening shows, start at 7:30. But our Friday and Saturday shows on the main stage and Adventure Space start at 8 o'clock. There are some people who would prefer for it to start, for all evening shows to start at 7:30. What do you think? We have a survey and would love to get your input on that. We have posted that link on the Warriors page, and there will be an email going out. So if you haven't seen it on the Warriors page, by the way, go follow our Warriors page if you're involved at ALT. Lots of volunteer opportunities and internal community stuff posted on that Facebook page. So you definitely want to be following that if you're not already. We posted that survey link there, and it's very interesting to see everyone's responses. But we want your input as volunteers. You're donating so much of your time to ALT. Some people work, they don't have a ton of time in between. You've got kids, whatever you have going on. Maybe you want our shows to start a little bit later so you have time. Maybe you want them to start earlier because you'd rather get in bed 30 minutes earlier. We just want to know your opinion. So it's a really quick survey. There's like 3 or 4 questions on it. It's not going to take you 2 minutes to do. So please do that so that we can get a general idea of what our volunteer pool wants, because we really, really care about your opinion. Okay, moving on. The cast of Jayme and the Giant Peach took its final bow Sunday afternoon following a very successful 2-week run at the Alan Shankles main stage. I want everyone involved with the show to know how brilliant you all were, and I felt so lucky to have gotten to see it. If you missed this one, you really missed out. There is the Jayme and the Giant Peach production team all dressed up like the Bugs. Such a fantastic show. I just have to say, I cannot say enough brilliant things about this cast and crew and production team. What a sweet little surprise of a show. It was fabulous, absolutely fabulous across the board. The singing, the acting, everything, the costumes, it was all the sets. It was fantastic. So if you missed it, I'm so sorry for you. Don't miss an Academy show. They're so, so great. Meredith Vasquez says, I'm so excited. Girl, you should be. You should be, because we're all ready to not keep this a secret anymore. We want to share it with you. Amy says, what is the Warriors Facebook page? So if you go on Facebook, the Warriors are all the ALT volunteers. So the name of the Facebook page is ALT Warriors. So if you will go and follow that, that's where we post a ton of volunteer opportunities and things like that. So you will be in the know, Amy. You will not miss out on anything. So anyway, congratulations to the cast of Jayme and the Giant Peach and the crew and the production team. We're all so, so proud of you. And I think the community was really surprised, and not surprised that it was a great show. All Academy shows are absolutely fantastic, but just a really special show. It was really, really special. My family had a fantastic time. So we're all very, very proud of you guys. The talent just blew my hair back. It was absolutely amazing. And there is still time to join the Academy Book Club. If you read the book and saw the ALT Academy performances of Charlotte's Web and James and the Giant Peach, you are eligible to enter a drawing for a prize. The deadline to enter is April 15th. There's sweet Mr. Harrison, ready to give out a grand prize. So bring your stamped bookmark. Let me show you the bookmark. You can see it right here. There's the bookmark. Bring your stamped bookmark by the ALT box office at 2019 Civic Circle, Monday through Friday, 10 to 5 to get entered. If you missed getting your bookmark stamped at the show, that's okay, because the box office can look that up, that you got your tickets to see the show. No worries about that. We will get you a stamp and get you entered to win that prize. And thank you to everyone who has been a part of the Academy Book Club. That's been so, so fun. And tickets for 33 Variations. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this show. Tickets for 33 Variations running at the Adventure Space April 10th through the 19th are now on sale to the public. You are not going to want to miss this extraordinary show with an extraordinary cast. To purchase your tickets, you can head over to our website at amarillo.littletheater.org, or you can call our box office at 806-355-9991 to get your tickets. Very, very exciting show. I personally cannot wait to see this one. Don't miss it. There's a lot of buzz about this show. The cast is so incredibly talented. We're going to talk to 3 of them today. I can't wait to ask them all the little nitty-gritty questions about the show. I'm so, so excited, and you will be too. Let's all tune in and listen to my interview with these extraordinary ladies. I'm so, so excited. Okay, and don't forget about our Checkout ALT library program. We have partnered with Pantex, Amarillo Public Library, Canyon Area Library, and Carson County Library to give library cardholders access to exciting live theater. Through Checkout ALT, cardholders can check out tickets to see ALT shows just like you check out a book, and totally for free. Tickets for 33 Variations are currently available for checkout, and a limited number of seats are available for the performances on Thursday, April 10th and Sunday, April 13th. You are not going to want to miss out on this incredible production. Don't miss it. Do not miss this production. Okay. Let's talk about ALT Academy summer camps. Registration will not happen until May 12th to be exact, but on our website, you can view, and that's Amarillo Little Theater. That's theater.er, amarillo.littletheater.org, and click on Academy. Then scroll down to Get Involved, like you can see on your screen right now, and you will see our summer camp schedule. Your kids will not want to miss out on all the fun stuff Mr. Harrison has in the works for them this summer, including a Wicked boot camp for all the age groups, elementary, middle, high school. You're all going to get, except for adults. See, that's where Harrison missed. That's where he missed, is where's the Wicked boot camp for adults? I beg of you, Harrison, why are you leaving us out? Don't forget to sign your kids up for Academy summer camps. Again, that's going to be May 12th. But right now, if you want to make your summer plans, go ahead and look at our camp schedule, figure out what camp is going to work for you so that you can go ahead and make your vacation plans. And then don't miss Academy camp registration on May 12th. Those camps do sell out very quickly, so you're not going to want to miss that. Oh, and you can see our banner at the bottom. Yay, we're going to announce the season. So exciting. Jason, thank you for doing that. Really appreciate you. And let's talk about Playbill. Okay, I'm so excited. I would love for you to advertise your local business in ALT's Playbill. Here is a list of our current Playbill advertisers, and we would love to add your business to the list. Our Playbill is seen by over 30,000 patrons every single season between our main stage and Adventure Space productions, and our ad prices have not gone up from last year. The revenue the theater receives from our Playbill plays a big part in our annual budget and is a great way to support ALT. For more information on how you can advertise in our Playbill, you can just shoot me a little email at Annika@amarillo.littletheater.org, and I will send you the contract and all of the information that you need to advertise in our Playbill. And let's do a shameless plug for our very own Jason Crespin. I am so excited about this. Our very own Jason Crespin will perform in Amarillo Opera's upcoming mariachi opera, Cruzar la Cara de la Luna. How did I do, Jason? Because I really feel like Kristen Wiig and Bridesmaids when I talk like that, okay? It is just like para vivar, like nobody wants to hear that, okay? I'm so sorry to everyone who just heard that, but we do want to go support Jason this weekend, Saturday, April 5th at 5 o'clock at the Globe News Center. If you would like a discount code, please email Jason. He will hook you up with a discount code. You can do that at jason@amarillo.littletheater.org if you want to see him in, that one show that I'm not going to say again. So you're all very welcome for that. Okay, I'm trying to go as fast as I can because we have so much to get to today. And we had a little late start. So let me just take a breath. Okay. I think I'm better now. Megan Gaitan says, it was the sweetest show talking about James and your little James, Colin. So fantastic. So, so proud of him. So, so proud of Ben. The whole cast, crew. We're so proud of you guys. And Amy says, we loved James and the Giant Peach. You are in good company. I loved it too. Everyone I know who saw it absolutely loved it. Okay, let's keep going and talk about volunteer opportunities this week to all of our warriors. Check out what's coming up at ALT. You can join us this Saturday at the main stage. We are looking for builders to help build the set for Dream Girls. You can RSVP to our volunteer coordinator, Lissa. You want to RSVP if you want to get fed for lunch. So if you do want to join us on Saturday and have lunch, go ahead and let Lissa know that you're coming so we can get an appropriate head count for lunch. Let her know that you'll be attending. And of course, we will feed you. We definitely want to do that. And next week is opening week for 33 Variations. We would really love your help with ushering in concessions before and during the performance. If you're able to lend a hand, we would love to have you. Just contact Lissa Guerin at lissa@amarillallittletheater.org or head to our Warriors page to sign up via the Sign Up Genius link. Okay, and let's keep it going with our volunteer of the week. It's a good one. Okay, this is a really fun volunteer of the week, and not just because there are two of them, but because they both happened because the ALT community emailed me to nominate them, which I love. If you ever are around ALT during the week and you see for yourself that someone should be nominated for Volunteer of the Week, shoot me an email and let me know, because sometimes you guys see things that I'm not privy to, and I would just love it. When you guys nominate each other, it just gives me the warm fuzzies. I just really, really love it. So first, Gabe Sherman emailed me to nominate Art Castillo for his tremendous help with cleaning up the alley behind the main stage last weekend. Gabe said, I would like to recommend Arthur Castillo for Volunteer of the Week. When I arrived, Arthur was already hard at it, and thanks to him, we were able to accomplish our mission by noon. Incredible. He also brought a weed eater and knocked down the tall stuff and let me borrow his saw to cut up some trees and limbs that were piled up. He also used his pickup to help haul off the debris. Let me just show you some before and after pictures. This was the alley behind the main stage before they did all their fabulous work. And this is after. Kind of a huge, huge difference. And Joe and Lissa raved about Art, saying that he helped ALT so much with upgrading our Wi-Fi this past week. They said Art is a prime example of what a fantastic working board member looks like. Then I got an email from Carla Fristo not long after all of this happened, saying, not sure if you were aware, but Gabe pulled a team together this weekend to clean up the alley of the adventure space. The team was only he and Arthur, but they deserve a shout out. Volunteers of the week, perhaps. So Art Castillo, who you can see there in the red tie, and Gabe Sherman are our volunteers of the week. It is so inspiring as a staff member to have firsthand knowledge of how many ALT volunteers work so hard to make ALT the place to be. So thank you to everyone who fits this description. I know it's not just the two of them. There are so many more who could easily be our volunteer of the week. We're just going to highlight those two incredible men this week. So thank you both so much. We love you. And we have so much to get to today, like so much to get to. Tiffany says, yay, Arthur. And Ariel says, Gabe has the best heart. Agreed. Agreed, Ariel. Thank you both for your comments. Again, we have so much to get to today that I've decided to skip our Breaking Broadway News segment. Can't help you, Breaking Broadway News. There's not enough time for you today. We'll get back to that next week. Let's get to the fun stuff. I want to welcome my guests for Thursdays at 3 today, stars of 33 Variations, Jayme McBride, Kenzie Cohan, and Sara Pennington-Booher. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Gosh, you guys have been so patient today. Thank you so much through all of our little technical difficulties for waiting and being so patient, because I'm so excited to talk to you about your incredible show. Jayme, I want to start with you. Who do you play and what is 33 Variations about?
I play a musicologist named Dr. Catherine Brandt, who not only has a complicated relationship with her daughter, but she is struggling with ALS, and that progresses as the show goes on. She has an obsession with Beethoven, who is played by Stephen Crandall, and their lives parallel, and it kind of highlights what she cannot see in her own life, but she can see it in Beethoven's timeline, and she can see it in his world and the things that he did and the mistakes that he made, but she doesn't recognize what's right in front of her, that they are very, very similar. It's a beautiful script. It's an important script.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kenzie plays my daughter. She's phenomenal. Sara plays Gertie, who is an assistant when I get to Germany. And I love everything about this script, but the most important thing that I love the most is that it's never too late for redemption. And you feel that strongly at the end. So if you're struggling, if there's something about yourself you want to change, don't give up. It's never too late. Ever.
Oh man, do I love that. How difficult is it to play someone with such a specific physical disease?
I knew it would be challenging. I knew there was a lot of obstacles in front of me. It's interesting because I thought the challenges would be emotionally. I thought, oh, this is going to hurt. I'm going to feel this. It's actually very physically grueling. I did not realize how much of a physical toll this would take on me. I am starting to comprehend, and it's so deep. There's so many layers to it, but I'm starting to comprehend just what it would really be like to be in an electric wheelchair all day, every day, because I have to do it just in the second act in a certain section. But it's painful. And if you're someone who's experiencing pain or feeling pain, it moves your body in a way that you don't have control of, because you're strapped in, and it's not natural. You kind of lean into it, but I was very sore last night when I went back to bed. I thought, my gosh, this aches. I feel like I've been running for 3 hours. And it was, it was just the experience with the wheelchair. So it's taken more of a physical toll. That's the part that's taken me more by surprise than the emotional part of it. But it's not an easy process by any stretch of the imagination. I think what I love about this cast is that we all understand the difficulty of it, and we're so supportive. The support that the cast gives each other, which is so necessary in a story like this, is tenfold. Wow. I mean, it's just, you could not find more supportive people, in my opinion.
Gosh, and you talk about, we know as actors, like it can be so hard to turn off a character emotionally, but then when you're going home and feeling it physically, it makes it that much harder to shut it off.
It really does. And it kind of haunts you for a little while.
Sure.
After you get into bed. And I think that is the physical nature of it. But I thought, sometimes you do a show and it's like, you learn your lines and walk around. And sometimes when when I'm on the technical side of things, I'm like, I would just love to learn my lines and walk around. This is not a learn your lines and walk around kind of show for anyone in it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And you're right. It does stick with you. And it is hard to let go emotionally when you feel things physically. And I think everyone's experiencing that throughout the cast. I mean, it just hurts sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Kenzie, is this your first ALT show?
It is. It is my first ALT show.
Well, welcome. We're so excited to have you in the fam. So glad. I can't wait to see you in this show. Can you talk to me a little bit about your character and what has this process of 33 Variations been like for you?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, it is my first ALT show. It's my first community theater show. I am currently a student at WT. I actually my last show I was in was directed by the same director who's directing 33 Variations, Miss Callie Hiesick. So I just got off of a show with her and found she was directing this and just jumped on the opportunity. Thank you very much, Megan. I'm thrilled to be here. What Jayme said, I found so much support. I was so scared walking in just because I didn't know anyone. And I walked in, and by the end of the first night, I was like, okay, these are my best friends now. And
I love that.
I'm happy to be here. So it's been a beautiful experience in that regard. The character, I play Clara Brandt. I play Dr. Catherine Brandt's daughter. It has been a beautiful challenge. I can't relate to Jayme as much on the whole physical aspect, but I can talk about the emotional toll. It has been difficult to just sit in this relationship of a mother-daughter they were struggling. I think they had some friction before Catherine got diagnosed with ALS, and then as that happened, it kind of made the tension. It makes the tension grow for a while until they figure out how to work with each other. But they have to figure it out, and it sure does take some work. And it's been so awesome getting to work with Callie and our assistant director Ken as well. Callie she is also an certified intimacy coordinator, and my character is in a relationship with the other character. His name is Mike, played by Joseph. He's amazing, but we do have intimacy in the show, and having Callie step in as our intimacy coordinator and Ken step up in the director role for those intimacy rehearsals has really been an amazing experience. Super professional. I felt super safe, super held the whole time. It's really awesome getting to experience that as well. The whole entirety of the building this whole production, from learning about the music to the disease to just everything that comes along with it, I feel like has been really handled super professionally and with a lot of care. We spoke with Dr. Kimberly Heeb from WT as well. She is a musicologist. She came in. We've had a lot of other people just come and talk to us. We have to sing in the show. There's a 4-part harmony, Beethoven's Mass, me, and Catherine's character, the character of Schindler, and the character of Diabelli all have to sing a 4-part harmony that has taken a lot of work. There's also a minuet at the end that everyone has to participate in. Like Jayme said, it is not a learn your lines and walk around kind of show. There's a lot of razzle dazzle that comes with this one. So it's been, like I said, a beautiful challenge.
Wow, that is it sounds like this show is sort of demanding every category from all of the participants. Like, you really don't escape like having to bring anything to the table. You got to kind of everything but the kitchen sink, it sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it sounds like you all are up to the challenge, which lucky us that all of you were available to do the show. And I do want to highlight what Tavy said. Yay, WT. That theater department is so incredible and underrated. Stephen Crandall is the best. Such a great team over there at WT. We love getting to have people from WT come over and be in our casts. We love to have people from WT come over and direct our shows. We love that collaboration. There's just so much opportunity for the arts in the Panhandle. We want to highlight that. Scott Royster says, Annika understands physicality in a show so much that she lost her wig one time. Thank you for that, Scott. That is so nice for us to all remember that a long time ago. Anyway, moving on. Madison says, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it either.
That's my sister.
Oh, it is? Yes. Madison, we're so proud of your sister. Thank you for watching Thursdays at 3. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, Sara, let's talk about how your character fits into this whole grand scheme of things.
Oh, she's so interesting. I'm playing Dr. Gertrude Ladenberger, but you can call me Gertie. That's fine. And she's perfectly that. She's Dr. Ladenberger, but she's also Gertie. She has the very uptight, upright type of persona. But you can also let loose, and she's got the humor in there. It's been such a pleasure to explore this role for various reasons. I think, one, there's just so many new experiences that are unfolding for me in this. I've never worked with Callie. It's been a pleasure to work with Callie. She's incredible. Mm-hmm. I've never worked in the adventure space. So that one is my first adventure space. So having the audience so close and surrounding you is going to be a new experience. I'm looking forward and a little about that. Also, gosh, it's been almost 21 years since I've been in a play. Right?
Wow.
So the difference between being in a play and being in a musical is, I really don't think I appreciated the difference. It's a lot more, I don't know, I feel like just like the weight of the lines, and maybe it's my age, it's not coming as easily as it did when I was 19 and 18 doing shows. So it's been a specific set of challenges just to like, we have to memorize this book.
Yeah.
That's a challenge in itself. But gosh, this show, it has something that's so relatable to like anybody, really. Like, I think that depending on what your relationship with, different people in your life is, this show can truly speak to you. I think that on its face, you would assume that the show is going to be truly heavy, and it is, and it can be, but gosh, we have life in it. We've got a lot of life. We've got a lot of laughter. We've got a lot of really incredible characters that are just so endearing. So it's been, I don't know, it's been really wonderful to be a part of this cast.
I love to hear that. It really sounds like all of you are putting everything you've got into this show, and it sounds like it's giving back to you as well, which I always love to hear. There's been a lot of buzz about this show. I would love to know, and if anyone can chime in, what made you all want to audition for it?
The script.
The script.
And it's interesting because I love what Sara said. It's been 21 years since she's been in a play. I think it's been 9 years for Steven. Couple of years for me, and then not much before that. I think when you read this, you cannot not be attracted to it. It's and it pulled me, and I'm so limited with my time now that I have to really pick and choose. And I was like, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
The script is so beautifully written, and it's fascinating how you can read it and go, and it takes your breath away. But then every single night somebody says something and I realize it's another connection or parallel or twist. And I'm like, oh my, I just figured that out. And I mean, being in a rehearsal process and doing that is one thing. Seeing it in an audience is another, but definitely the writing. It's what I like to call prosaic. It's not poetry, but it's prose, but it sounds poetic. So that's
I love that.
Yeah, it's prosaic. I just love it. I just love the beauty of it. And that's what did it for me, for sure.
Yeah, I would also have to agree. The script, like I said, I did kind of follow Callie because I was just in a show and just found her as well. But then I read the script and I was blown away. I have never read anything like it. The combination of having your present day characters mixed with these past characters and seeing them coexist in this space and almost cross paths, but they're like this. They're not actually crossing or touching. It's really a beautiful thing, and something that Moises, the playwright, man, crafted brilliantly. Not to mention that Beethoven's actual sheet music is in the script, and we have a live pianist, Jim Gardner. Is that Jayme?
Yes, yes.
Right? He's amazing, and he blows us away every night. Getting him in our rehearsal process has been a joy and such a help. But I mean, you have to have it. It is literally written in the script, his sheet music, along with these like shifts of your present day characters mixed with these historical figures that are just, everyone knows Beethoven. But boy, did I not know Beethoven before this. I really get to see him, and he is quite a character. And Stephen Crandall is just, we all know, magnificent and brilliant, and blows us all away. So yeah, the script is incredible.
Kenzie, I love what you said about, I mean, the music is in the script and it's necessary, but it's not just transition music, it's a character. The music is a character. It's that eighth, what is it, seventh, eighth character that you think, I mean, it's not walking around, but it's there, and it's beautiful. And
it was so incredible when we actually did have Jim come and start playing music with us. Boy, did everybody go, light bulb. Oh my gosh, this is it. Holy cow. This is what changes the whole thing for all of us. Like, it is such a magnificent piece. And I agree. Like, I honestly thought I was done for the season at Christmas Story. And then I was like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe. So I looked at the script and was like, oh, well, I guess I'm auditioning for Gertie.
That's how ALT sucks you in. It's like the vortex you can't escape. Scott Royster says, so excited to see Jayme on stage. Just love her so much.
Thank
Meredith
you.
Vasquez says, so impressed with you three ladies. Y'all have got me even more excited to see it. Can't wait. Scott Royster's very excited about James Gardner playing in the show. Can't wait. Lacey says, just got my tickets. Can't wait to see the show. So thank you guys for talking up your show with me. We're getting people to get tickets. We love that. Sara, Jayme kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but what would you say is the overall theme of 33 Variations?
Relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that really that's what it is. It's the heart of the matter. It's seeing people in their most vulnerable state. It's supporting people in that most vulnerable state. It's all about humanity. It's all about opening of hearts and opening of minds. It's about loss, but it's also about what you gain after that loss. It's beautiful.
Beautifully said.
What else is there to be said about that?
Right.
Y'all, sometimes patrons can get nervous about shows at the Adventure Space because historically they believe it's for just the edgy shows, or whatever edgy means for people under that umbrella. And sometimes they steer clear of buying tickets to shows with unrecognizable names, whether they're edgy or not. If they don't recognize the name, some people just won't buy a ticket unless they've seen a movie or they've seen the show before, or it's really, really popular. Why should patrons buy tickets for the show, even if they know nothing about it?
Ooh, can I say?
Absolutely.
Like, even if nothing else, walk into that theater space and see how it is transformed right now. The set is glorious. It is absolutely stunning. Like, even if you just want to step in and see this visually, it's gorgeous, but all of the senses are going to be touched on. And it's like, it convinced all of us to come see the show just by reading the script. Don't miss it. It's so unique. It's such a unique piece of theater.
I love that. Go ahead, Kenzie.
The space is just set up so amazingly too. I had never been, obviously I've never been in ALT and never been in the Adventure Space before. Seeing it for the first time, I took it all in and I got so excited and then seeing how we have the show blocked where all of our characters are living and moving and breathing. We are breathing with that audience. They are with us. They're not watching our story, they're in it. And I think that's if that alone will bring you in, come be a part of our story with us. Come live it with us. We want you there. We need you there. And it's going to encapsulate in all of you. Like Sara said, all of your senses will be touched and pulled upon.
Well, and I think too, something that for me has been my experience. The world is kind of a hard place to be in right now. Every time I turn something on, it's like, and this is not about escape. I personally have a habit of making my heart a little harder so I can deal with the day-to-day that the world has to offer. And if you want your heart to breathe again, this is the show. This is the show.
What a great way to phrase that, Jayme. I just love how you characterize that. I would love to ask each of you what you've learned through the process of developing your characters. Like, what has your character taught you?
Oh.
That's Annika.
Patience.
Start with Kenzie. Kenzie, you go first. So no pressure.
Okay. Miss Clara Brandt. I love her. I have learned a lot from her. She is so strong. She's so strong. It's crazy to see this woman move through these phases of her life with such resilience and stay so true to who she is. She's super unwavering, I think, in herself. And she will do anything for the people that she loves. Even if that requires sacrifices, I love that she will sacrifice things, but she doesn't lose who she is. She stays so true to who she is. And boy, does she love her mother. She loves her mother. And I relate to that so closely. I have a great relationship with all three of my parents. I got three of them, and I love them all so dearly. So there's things that I find that are similar, and there's things that I am like so stark of a difference. Her patience, I have learned to maybe grasp onto that a little bit myself. Kenzie, she could use some of Clara's patience, I think. So maybe that's like the one main thing that I've like really tried to glean from living in this person's mindset for a while. Who's next?
I love what you said about, oh boy, does she love her mother. I love our relationship because I have a daughter close to similar age, late 20s, who oddly enough, ironically enough, her name is Clara.
Yeah.
And we are very, very, very close. But there have been moments when I've heard Catherine speak to Clara, and I thought, well, God, you're being hard on her. What are you doing? But I realize also that I have been that hard on my Clara, and that's to see it from the outside going in. I'm like, okay, I can see how that could be a tough moment for that girl. That doesn't mean I'm going to lighten up, because I'm a strict mom who I like, standards are high at my house, but I've learned that's my favorite relationship in the show. I think even more so than the relationship I have with Beethoven, because my daughter is so dear to me. And if we were facing something like this, I think I would handle it a little differently from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately I would change something about the way I approached it, because you think, oh, I don't know how I would handle it if I were really there in real life dealing with this. But I think I might know now, just because watching my character interact with her daughter gives me some insight as to how I would want to interact with my own.
Mm.
That's kind of cool. Kind of a neat thing.
So important. Yeah.
I think
And a great takeaway for you.
There's a lot to learn.
Yeah. What about you, Sarah?
I was going to touch on some of the lessons from Gertie, more reminders than lessons. I think that bond of female friendship is so strong, and we as females can support each other in ways that are not always pleasant. Like, there's times in relationships and space in relationships for there to be level eye-to-eye conversations and friction and hard conversations. And on the flip side of that, a strengthening of the relationship, because we recognize that the harshness is love. And that's so I mean, it's that moment of sometimes being a friend means being as real as you need to be, and that is something that I think Gertie carries with her throughout the storyline, but also the need for levity, the need for humor, the need for having a breath of, we don't have to be so serious, that moment is also good reflection all the time, is how important fun and enjoyment of life is for all of us.
Great point. Jeffrey Pickens says, this script was my favorite one last year. A few of us on the committee fought for it to be included this season. It's exceptional. Scott Royster says, we all need for our heart to breathe again. So excited to see this show. I want to thank all of you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful. Get your tickets to see 33 Variations. Like we were talking about earlier, if this is the first show that you see with an unrecognizable name, let it be this show. From the sounds of it, it just sounds like there's so much to be absorbed and taken away from a script like this. Clearly, the talent cast in this show is absolutely phenomenal. You don't want to miss it. It's going to run April 10th through the 19th at the Adventure Space. Get your tickets for the show before it sells out. You can do that by calling our box office at 806-355-9991 or heading over to our website at AmarilloLittleTheater.org or through the Checkout ALT Library program, of course. I hope the next week of rehearsals goes so smoothly for you guys, the cast and the crew. Everyone get your tickets for 33 Variations. I'm going to send you guys backstage. You're welcome to hang out back there, or if you want to go ahead and exit completely and watch the rest, if you want to see the season reveal or just go about your day, you're welcome to do that. But all three of you, Jayme, Sarah, Kenzie, thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Annika.
I can't wait to see the show. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for sharing your talent with ALT. We're so grateful.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you everybody for being so patient today. It's time to get to the season reveal. I let all of them go so that I can bring on Jason Crespin and Harrison Stringer so that we can announce our 98th season.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I can't bring Jason on without doing this. Anytime you're on, it has to happen. I'm sorry, it has to happen.
I love it. I love it. So awesome.
But everyone get ready. Oh yeah. So
Right.
excited.
Our glitter goes up. It doesn't go down. Our glitter goes up.
Harrison, I'm so glad that you're here too, so that we can announce the Academy season.
What?
I hope everybody is tuning in. I can see that viewership number going up, up, up. We love that. Everybody needs to be tuned in and watch. Virginia Alejandro says so excited. Amy says, yay! Everybody's so pumped. We are so excited to finally not have to keep these secrets anymore.
So true.
So grateful. Really quickly before we get to the season announcement, Jason, you recently this past weekend went to Dallas and got to see a very special concert. And I just had to post, no big deal here. Nothing to see here. This is normal. This is like Tuesday for Jason. This is no big deal at all. Can you tell us really quickly about what you did?
Yeah, so I drove down to Dallas to see Kelly O'Hara and Sutton Foster, as well as Kelly O'Hara's piano player, Dan Lipton, who he played for Kelly when they, of course, were the special event for us a couple years back in 2022. But they played with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I was like 7th row center, had a brilliant seat, and got to soak it all in. It was almost as if basically what they did this show about a year and a half ago. It's their Carnegie Hall show that they did, and the cool thing with it is they structured it very much so around the old Carnegie Hall concerts of Julie Andrews and Carol Burnett. And so when you think about Sutton Foster as our current musical theater Carol Burnett, if you will, and Kelly O'Hara as our current Julie Andrews of musical theater, it was just so much fun. In fact, they opened Act 2 with a song called Big D from Most Happy Fella. It's like basically like them spelling the word Dallas. But they got the Sutton Foster called Carol Burnett to find out if she had by any chance the orchestration of that song from when they did it at Carnegie Hall. Luckily, Carol called people who had archives and they found the sheet music to take to them for them to perform. Is that not insane?
Ridiculous.
When I was hearing that story, I was like, yeah, let me just call Carol and say, hey, do you have that sheet music hanging around? Yeah.
Picking up the phone and calling Carol Burnett. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, but it was fantastic concert, and just I keep joking that the overture, like that is what when I hopefully if I get there when I walk through the gates of heaven, that the overture of this concert is what's playing because it was so good.
Let me just say, if Jason Crespin don't get in, what hope do the rest of us have? Let's just give up now, okay? Let's just give up. We have to get to a few comments. ALT people are dying that Harrison does not have an intro.
Honestly, I wasn't going to say it, but
yeah, I'm going to work on that for you. I'll have to decide the exact right sound. Hugh, the Fristos are up in arms that you don't have. We need a Harrison entrance screen too, more air horns perhaps. And Mabry Fristo is getting in on the fun too. Woohoo! She's very excited.
The Fristo family's here. I love it.
It's like Christmas morning. So excited. Everyone is so pumped. Lacey Jellison says, yay, we're so excited. We're so excited. Should we go ahead and Jason, I know you have a few things to talk about before we get started on the season reveal. I know we're going to make you guys wait forever.
Just a couple reminders, of course, 33 variations. Of course, don't forget to get your tickets for Dreamgirls coming up as well. We're having great rehearsals for that. We have, of course, Harrison, you kind of hit on the mark about camps coming up this summer. Season tickets packages will be available soon. That was me. Sorry if you heard that. I need to put my thing on Do Not Disturb. Anyway,
we didn't hear it.
Okay, good. So it just hit me. Okay, good. But season tickets will be on sale soon as well for our 98th season, which is just insane to think about. But yeah, was that what you meant, Annika? I don't.
And then a little event we have coming up
The event
in June.
Our ALT celebration. Well, we're gonna wait on that because I don't.
We're gonna wait on
have,
the other thing
Yeah,
because we're gonna go in
start on
order.
that thing. Yeah. Well, because I don't have all the information on that yet. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna wait.
I still need to make some phone calls. So we'll wait on that one.
Okay. Jeff Wyrick says, I like watching the announcement show. Opens a candy or a mint. Thank you for taking a moment to unwrap it now, Jeff Wyrick. We're so happy that you did that. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, Harrison, start us off.
Yeah, all right. So the first thing we're announcing is something we've already announced, which is kicking off our season in July with Something Rotten with the Academy.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers. I'm so excited for that show. It's going to be so hilarious. If you can think of a musical, it probably makes fun of that musical at some point. It is just a musical theater lover's favorite. It's going to be so much fun. Great big tap numbers. I'm so excited.
So exciting.
It's going to be great. All of us adults are jealous. We want to be in it.
Yeah.
Harrison, what are you doing with this academy where you're Something Rotten, Wicked Boot Camp? I've had it with you.
That's why there's no intro for Harrison.
Yeah, that's why
it all makes sense now.
Get over it, Fristos. That's why he doesn't have an intro because he's leaving us out.
Wicked. Yeah, he gets a wicked intro.
So sorry.
Harrison's intro is gonna go wah wah. You know how much we love you.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Jeffrey says, I'm auditioning.
I love it.
Okay.
He is technically an Academy student.
True.
Oh. Is that the loophole?
Not really.
Our adult enrollment skyrockets this summer.
Cut to me altering my birth certificate.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
So technically, that'll be the first show of the 98th season. Then the first show over at the Adventure Space is the play that was the #1 voted play when it came to our ballot. Thank you those who all voted. This play will be running August 14th through the 24th, and it is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Woo! That's right. Such a great script, of course, made famous by the movie. You might see a theme coming up, but the brilliant script of this show and it at the Adventure Space is going to be absolutely fantastic. Some amazing roles, especially the role of Nurse Ratched. Like, that's an iconic role.
Yeah.
Plus all, of course, those that are in the mental hospital and things like that. But One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited about that play.
So exciting. And Harrison, you're going to have to fight off these adults from signing up for your camps. We've created some monsters over here.
I love it.
Okay.
So the next show is a big show. This show you did not vote on because we got early exclusive rights to this show as well. So it's a bit of a surprise. This show will be running September 4th through the 21st on our ALT main stage. This show will be our Academy collaboration show. This show, really excited, was not on our radar whatsoever. In fact, when I got the early offer email, I was expecting a title and then expecting another title if it wasn't that title. Mm-hmm. And then it was this title. And I mean, I think I remember Annika walked into work and I was like, Annika, come here right now. Look what I just got. And we told the staff and stuff like that. And
that was when? October?
Oh, yeah, it's wild.
I'm so I'm nervous to click this button right now.
I know, I'm nervous to say it as well.
This is okay?
Right, yeah, exactly. But we're really excited. Again, the show early rights for us that we got back in October. And so and you might be like, what? Didn't we already do something similar to this? And we'll explain why. Or yes, but we'll explain here in a little bit. But September 4th through the 21st, ALT will be kicking off the main stage season with Frozen, Disney's Frozen, the Broadway musical. We will be letting it go. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. That's right, Frozen on the main stage. This is the full production. If you remember back in 2019, December 2019, we did the production Frozen Junior. In fact, it was still running on Broadway. That's why we were able to do it, because the junior version was the only thing that was allowed. We could only perform to a certain amount of people, and so we could only do 6 shows for that show. In fact, that show broke ALT Academy history because it sold out to member week. It did not get to even public week before it sold out. We anticipate the show will be very popular. We anticipate Saturday matinees, packed houses. We're really, really excited about Frozen on our ALT main stage to kick off our 98th season. That's right, we're going to be letting it go. Olaf, Sven, Disney dreams do come true. Yes. I'm telling you right now, and it's going to be a big show. I recently saw it in Chicago. A lot of people were like, Jason's going out of town a lot to see some shows. Yes, I did go see Chicago, or saw this production in Chicago. I did have a friend in it, but I also wanted to see the show. It's big, y'all. It's expensive. There's going to be so many amazing, magical things with the show, with projections and puppets and costumes alone. Just, oh my gosh. But we're ready for it. It's going to be a great, great show, and a great way to collaborate with our academy.
So exciting. Cannot wait. Big deal for the theater. Big deal for the theater to get early exclusive rights for that. We're going to need all hands on deck, whether that's financial assistance, if you're able to do that, or volunteer help. We're going to need all hands on deck, people auditioning, people helping backstage, all sets, all the things.
Prayers. I need the Botox afterwards. I need a
gray prayers and hair dye.
Hair dye to get this gray hair out of the way. Yeah, all the things.
Oh my gosh. But seriously, everyone watching the season reveal right now, this season, as you can already tell, is going to be a blockbuster of a season, which means we need everyone to help us spread the word. We need donors to step up. We need businesses to support us. We really want to get the theater in a really, really good place leading into our centennial, which is happening in just 2 years, 2.5 years ish. We're so excited. We just need all of your help, all of your support. We're trying to pick shows that everyone wants to come see, that everyone can get excited about. So return the favor by supporting ALT, helping where you can, auditioning for shows, and spreading the word on social media.
I love it. I love it. Oh, so excited. So excited.
Austin Jones, our Frozen Junior Elsa, has chimed in.
Let us go. I love it. I love it so much. So funny.
Oh my gosh, so great. Okay, should we keep going?
Yeah, let's move on. So then October, we'll jump over to the Adventure Space. This is a great play, especially for that October's time slot. Again, one of the most popular plays picked in our season by our survey. We will be producing on October 16th through the 26th, Misery. That's right, Misery, based on that great novel by Stephen King. Man, another fantastic couple of roles in that show.
Harrison's auditioning early.
Right, yeah. We'll have broken legs and stalkers and typewriters and the whole 9 yards. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're really excited. Again, at the Adventure Space, perfect for that intimate kind of spooky kind of feeling. This play, of course, again, made famous by the movie, but it's going to be another, I think, fantastic show for us to do, especially in October at the Adventure Space. Again, October 16th to the 26th, Misery.
Exciting.
So excited. Yes. Love it.
So excited.
Keep trucking along. Okay, y'all. November. I'm so excited for this show. Another show that I recently saw on one of my trips. This is a trip that I was in New York City and saw a rendition of the show. And when I saw this rendition, I thought, yes, this is exactly. I love all the people about Stephen King and Misery. I know it's going to be great. Yeah. When I saw this show, I thought, oh, this is how we can do this show in a format that would work for ALT. It's still going to be crazy expensive, but it will work for ALT, which I'm really excited about. This is a show we wanted to do for several years. Our play selection committee has really loved it as well. And so this year will be the year that we get to do it. So I am very proud to say November 6th through the 16th, currently just a 2-weekend run due to some conflicts with our community around it. But we will be producing Ragtime. That's right. Ragtime is finally happening on our ALT stage. Ragtime. Do you hear? It's going to be fantastic. I almost think.
Why are you singing my miss?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired. Do you want to hear more about Ragtime? Wait, what's the Act 1 finale? Make them hear you? Yes, make them hear you. That's what I was trying to think. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that was close. I get it.
Yeah. But Ragtime, y'all. Ragtime. If you don't know this show, do your research. Listen to the music because it is absolutely fantastic. The music is brilliant. The story is fantastic. Here's the deal, y'all. Move in a little closer, if you will. We are going to have for this production, Jennifer will be leading 29 orchestra members for this show. What? New York City Center did this production similar with the orchestra on stage, 29-piece orchestra. That means $29,000 we got to raise in order for this orchestra to happen. But literally, I'm telling you, the music is what makes this show even more so. It's so endearing and so perfect and just so uplifting. And so we are going to bite the bullet and have a 29-piece orchestra on stage. The performance is happening downstage with the orchestra. It's going to be epic. We're going to make this show a huge event for Amarillo, for the Texas Panhandle. Grayson says, Cole House is going to be asking if we hear the people sing. Right, exactly. Thank you, Gary said yes. Exactly. Yeah, we're going to, he's going to just check in on that. Oh, Taylor says, London.
Look who's here.
Oh, I love it.
We love you, Taylor.
We miss you, Taylor. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't know Ragtime, especially if you're a singer, you really need to look at Ragtime. It is a brilliant show. Yeah, that's right, Kristen. Full orchestra.
Yeah,
it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Huge. So if any of you win the lottery, hit up ALT because we got to.
Tavy's being subtle.
Fine.
Tavy's playing it real cool.
That part.
Right, come on down. I love it. But I'm
Frank
telling you,
Salazar says, recap, I was late.
Okay, yeah, quick recap. No worries, Frank.
In case you're just now joining us on Thursdays at 3,
yes.
Here's what we've announced as far as our 98th season. Go, Jason.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, August 14th to the 24th. Frozen, the musical. That's right, our Academy collaboration with a full Broadway production of Frozen, September 4th through the 21st. Misery, October 16th to the 26th. And we've just announced Ragtime, November 6th through the 16th on our ALT main stage. Very, very excited so far about our season. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Then Harrison.
Yeah. So the way the cards fell, December ended up for me, for the Academy over at the Adventure Space. And so I picked a lovely, quirky little play that I'm very excited about, called Junie B in Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. Ew, Batman Smells. I'm really excited about this play. The way my season was looking, it looked really fantastic for our older talent, for our high school students. But I wanted something that could really, really showcase the amazing up and coming talent that we have in our elementary and middle school. So this show about a first grader that gets into all sorts of antics around Christmas time, while also learning the meaning of Christmas and sharing and all of those things, is going to be so much fun. The schools are going to be so excited. That's killing me.
BJ.
BJ, I have the drum piece thingy. FYI, I went and picked it up. Just letting you know, BJ from Tarpley. Sorry, just doing some business.
Jason and BJ are handling their personal business on Thursdays at 3. Thank you so much.
Perfect. No, I don't think we'll be able to have a full orchestra, but there will be children singing Jingle Bells. So
it's gonna be awesome. It's so fun. It reminds me of when we did Ramona Quimby years ago. It's just those classic book shows of these classic characters are just so much fun to do. So yeah, great choice on that one.
Thank you. I'm so excited too.
We are very excited that you guys seem so excited about the season, because we toil away trying to choose the right season. There's so many things I've learned in my 2 years here that go into choosing a season. There's so many factors at play. And, you know, a huge part of that is what our community wants, the talent pool that we have, our ability as an institution to put these things on, and what we think will sell. And we just are really, really excited that you guys are so excited. It's great.
Yeah. Annika, do you want to remind us what will happen at the end of December, beginning January?
Yes. So don't forget, now that we have started our inaugural event, of course, you will be ringing in the new year, we hope, with us again at ALT at the Adventure Space on New Year's Eve. We will have another event. Our committee is already looking at planning that theme and getting things going. So we hope, if you missed it this last time, you know, earlier Sara Pennington-Booher was talking about and Kenzie, they were both talking about transforming the Adventure Space for 33 Variations. If you missed the New Year's Eve Gala this year, we completely transformed that place. You didn't even enter in the same place that you normally do. If you missed that, come this year. Make your New Year's Eve plans to be with us, because we will show you a good time. I promise.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Yes.
Epic.
Yes. Owen Tidmore says peak cinema.
For sure.
Yeah. Sarah says Junie B is such a stinker. That show is going to be a riot.
Yeah.
Jana Lopez says, so excited. I'm so happy everyone's so excited. It's so thrilling. And we're only halfway through. Yep.
All right, moving on. January, we will be here at the ALT main stage. This is going to be a great, hilarious play. We know we normally do some sort of murder mystery in January time slot, but this year the January slot fell for this amazing comedy. You might go, I don't know it, but I'm telling you, you're gonna know it once we start rehearsals and get talking about it. It is a hilarious play called The Cottage. The Cottage, brand new musical. It says a comedy behind closed doors. This play is a riot. It is basically about this cottage where maybe some people go to for extracurricular activities that they don't want anyone to know about. And it is, think about Noises Off. Those of you who might know that play, Noises Off, the ins and outs, the kind of slapstick comedy. To put basically how people are going to go, oh, is this show is written by the same author who wrote our production of Clue. If you remember how great Clue was and how funny that was, I'm telling you, The Cottage. In fact, our staff, even our play selection committee, we really wanted to do this show this current season, but the rights weren't available yet, but now they are. And so we are excited about, oh yeah, Tavy and I saw that with Tavy and Zoe Parrish in New York City. That's exactly right, Tavy. Right? Isn't it hilarious, Tavy? It was so funny. We just had a blast watching that together. So yeah, the script is absolutely fantastic. Hilarious characters. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be laughing out loud in the aisles. That's going to be Cottage January 8th through the 18th. January 8th through the 18th, The Cottage. There's this whole bit where there's like cigarettes all throughout the house. Like they find, like purposely they have them all around the house. I'm telling you, that bit was just alone worth the ticket price. Like it was so funny. Thank you, Tavy. Tavy knows. So funny. Yep. Very fun script. Yes, ironic, absurd. Yes, 100% Noises Off level comedy. Yes, thank you, my people. My people back in the
They get it. They get it.
Oh, it's so funny. So yeah, so The Cottage, January 8th to the 18th. Next show, you might think, okay, we're going to head on over to the Adventure Space. Nope, we're not. We're actually going to stay at the main stage. This year, something different. We're not going to have an Adventure Space musical. What you say, Jason? And listen, we love our Adventure Space musicals. Of course, they're super fun, but all of our shows this year were pretty big. And we also thought, it's really hard for the theater to come out even on musicals over at the Adventure Space because of how much the rights are and how much money goes into producing a show over there. We just can't sell enough tickets in order for it to work. In fact, I think the only big musical that has made money was Cabaret, and that was because we did a 4-weekend run. Of course, smaller shows like the last 5 years where we don't have as much expenses or things like that can do better. So we thought we're going to keep all our musicals this year at the main stage. And so in February, I'm really excited about this show, y'all. We will be producing February 12th through the 22nd. Right now we're doing Dreamgirls, and then we're going to do Jersey Boys. That's right. Jersey Boys coming your way February 12th through the 22nd, y'all. Jersey Boys, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It's going to be epic. The music is just fantastic. Fun note, Noah and I, our technical director, recently got to go to Austin and see this at the Zach Scott Theater, just because we wanted to make sure like sets and stuff like that would work back to back with some of our shows. And it so does, but he was so excited about the lighting. So just know that we're going to be looking at hopefully raising some money for some added on lighting effects, some moving lighting and different things like that for Jersey Boys. But it's going to be pretty epic, pretty epic.
Yeah.
Sherry
So
baby.
exciting.
That's right.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Sounds like the community is excited about it too. So that's great.
Right, right, exactly. Oh, what a night. Bump, bump, bump. I'm singing the right song for this musical, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
What if you were like, empty chairs and empty chairs?
There is a cottage. That's what I should have said. There is a cottage on a cloud. That's what I'm
This
just
is
gonna
going to
like
be a
reference.
running joke now for the rest of the 98.
The rest of these, I'm just gonna reference
Like
Les Mis for all of
everybody.
the shows.
We're gonna run this
Exactly,
joke into the
exactly.
ground.
Yeah, this is going to be.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Get prepared, Jason, because this isn't going away.
No, yeah. Then we will hand off the baton to the Academy for the next show.
Oh, thank you. I am so excited for our March musical, also on the main stage. This is going to be a huge show, y'all. It is also was an early offer for us, which is really exciting and
really early. Like we got this August or September last year, maybe, I think.
Yeah.
Y'all should be really proud of ALT that ALT is offered these shows this early. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Based off of a DreamWorks film and fresh off of an amazing run in the West End, we're going to be producing Prince of Egypt.
Woo!
If you've seen this movie, you know that the music in the show is everything. It's so amazing. Stephen Schwartz wrote it. Of course, he did Wicked and Pippin and so many other wonderful musicals, Children of Eden. I've been saying this kind of feels like a harken back to Academy producing Hunchback. It feels a little bit more mature, a little bit of more serious material maybe than sometimes Academy shows tend to be. But the themes of the show, the stories, Moses' story, it's that tale of redemption, and gosh, this music, Oscar-winning song. You know, I'm just so excited to do the show. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
So awesome.
And happens to be around Easter, the Easter holiday, which is great. So
yeah.
We would say that.
at intermission, Franklin.
Yeah, at intermission you can be Mariah.
Monday night performances.
I love it.
So great. And should we poll the audience about Easter?
Yeah. So
y'all
because
should comment your answer, because we want to know what you feel about this.
Yeah. So we have 2 weekends for this run. The second weekend is Easter weekend.
2026.
Yes. And so we were considering, because it's a biblical story, it's not necessarily an Easter story, but because it's biblical, we thought the potential of having a Sunday matinee on Easter Sunday. We're curious if that's something people would be interested in going to. If people who have kids in the show, if they would say, absolutely not, I don't want my kid doing that on Easter Sunday. I want them home, So we're trying to get a feeling for that, because we can end it on the Saturday night prior like we have in the past. But we could also
get one more show out of it.
Yeah. So we're curious what people think.
Okay. We're the comments are rolling in. Allie Groomer says, I'm going to have to fail so I can stay in the Academy.
Don't fail, Allie.
Don't fail, Allie. Don't do it. Jeffrey Pickens says, we would go. Ariel Claire says, do it. The Lord is at the theater too.
I love that. I love
Kristen
that.
Loy says, I'd be good with an Easter matinee.
Cool.
I would too. Jesse Neal, I think that would be an awesome idea.
Fantastic.
So far,
Good to
it's
know, yeah.
all pro
I
for
love
Easter
that.
matinee.
Great.
We'll keep testing those waters for sure. I love that. Okay,
Grayson
then
says, I'm not even thinking far enough ahead for this Easter. You says Easter shows are the best shows. I'll be there. Meredith says, can we have an Easter egg hunt?
It will be called Strike.
and then we would find an Easter egg 3 years later.
Right.
That no one ever found.
Noah will be finding Easter eggs for 5 years. The Gaitans say yes. Lacey says could be a great family experience. What a great way to spend Easter. So far, everyone's into it.
Love it.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
Good to know.
great.
I love that.
Let's keep it going.
Great. Then we will head on over to the Adventure Space in April. This play is a beautiful, beautiful play. In fact, we looked at it for several years ago, but it was too close to another play that we had done. And so we thought some more time would be needed. But April 9th to the 19th over the Adventure Space, we'll be producing Laura Gunderson's play called Silent Sky. This show is absolutely beautiful, based on true life events about, especially about one woman, but about these women who basically were the first kind of human computers, that they were called computers that helped scientists and helped how they basically were able to map the stars and the galaxies and figure out our universes, and just how they did this in such a time when they didn't have the technology that we have now, of course. It's a brilliant, beautiful, beautiful play. Great roles. It's going to be a fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of Defying Gravity and These Shining Lives and that kind of motif, if you will, when it comes to shows. But I'm really excited for people to see Silent Sky. Oh, good. Yes. Beautiful show saw it last year in Albuquerque. I love that. I know a handful of years ago, I think Amarillo College also did it. But it's a gorgeous play. Laura Gunderson is a brilliant playwright, one of the most produced playwrights right now in the nation. And so yeah, we'll be excited to present Silent Sky April 9th to the 19th at the Adventure Space.
I think that was my favorite script. I think that was my favorite script.
Your favorite script? Yeah.
This year that
it is a stunning script.
Yeah. Perfect for the Adventure Space.
Yeah. And a great way to mirror with all the male roles at the beginning of the season in Cuckoo's Nest. So great to have such great female roles in April for Silent Sky.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah.
All right.
And then our final show of the season. This season will close out the it will be the final show. Sorry, I thought, is it summer show?
I know, we have so much going on. Yeah.
So many shows.
I know.
This show will be running on our stage April 30th through May 17th. This is a fun show. In fact, this was the #1 voted musical that people wanted to see next season. We are going to be, this season's all about music, so we're going to close out the season with this rockin' musical, School of Rock. That's right, School of Rock. Of course, made famous by the movie. It's what this is based off of. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Kids, start learning those instruments.
Musical lessons. Start. You have a year.
We need drummer. We need a bassist, piano player, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be an epic, huge production. Such a fun show. Andrew Lloyd Webber, not many people know, wrote the music for this show. And it's going to be really fun. So School of Rock will close out our season. Again, that will be on April 30th through May 17th on the main stage. Jenny, yep, agreed. Our season is stacked. Harrison, remind us again one more time the Academy season.
We've got, of course, Something Rotten here in July, but then in December, Junie B in Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, and then in March, The Prince of Egypt.
Love it. Such a good season for the Academy. And then just a reminder for the main Adventure Space, the main stage, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That'll be running August 14th through the 24th. Frozen will be running September 4th through the 21st. Misery, October 16th through the 26th. Ragtime, November 6th through the 16th. I don't know why I said it like that. Like it was like a scary movie. Ragtime.
There is a ragtime on
There is a house upon the hill where mother was, or what little boy sings at the beginning. I'm so tired, y'all. So tired. These late nights, early mornings.
Look down
The cottage will be running January 8th through the 18th. Jersey Boys, February 12th through the 22nd. Silent Sky, April 9th through the 19th. And School of Rock, April 30th through May 17th. What a
do you
season
think,
for our
guys?
98th season.
What do you think?
Oh, great question. Carla asked, so 2 collabs.
Yes, thank
Great
you
question.
for asking that, Carla.
No, only 1 collab, which will be Frozen. Obviously, though, there's still kid roles in School of Rock. We need all the kids that we can get. Here's the deal. Just in case there might be this amazing protege drummer out there in the world that maybe doesn't take in the academy or something, and we thought, oh gosh, we would hate to lose out on a great kid. So we're like, let's make Frozen the academy collaboration, because
Since you
it's gonna
have
be
to
such
be
a fun
enrolled in the
show.
academy to do the academy
Right.
collaboration, we want to make sure to open it up to anyone who may believe it or not, you guys, there are people who don't know we exist.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And so Frozen will be our academy collaboration show, and School of Rock will just be a regular show for our season that anyone can audition for. So super excited for that. Be on the lookout, of course. These are our current dates, but as you guys know, sometimes dates have to change because of when we sit down on things and stuff like that. So don't hold us to us if we go, hey, we're actually changing the date because of this. Be like, on April 3rd, you said that the dates would be. This is what we have contracted out right now, which we're really excited about. But again, 98th season is going to be a packed season, which means 1, start getting your season tickets. The moment we announce season tickets, get those season tickets.
Because
2,
sorry,
no, go ahead.
if you don't have your season, think about this blockbuster season. Think about shows like Frozen, School of Rock, all Prince of Egypt, Jersey Boys, Ragtime. Like, think about these shows and think about how Frozen Junior at the Academy in 2019 sold out before tickets went on sale to the public. Get your season tickets. You can get tickets in advance of the public. You have privileges as a season ticket holder, as an ALT member. It helps the theater to have those season ticket packages on hand. It really helps us if you go ahead and get those in advance versus buying public tickets. It saves you so much money versus buying tickets show by show. And you don't have to miss out on getting tickets because they sell out before they go on sale to the public.
Right. Exactly. So as soon as you see that they're available, get them. Increase those packages. Yep. New season ticket holder coming. Yay! I love that. And you even get a discount on other tickets. When you have to buy tickets, you get a discount if you have to buy more tickets. So get those season tickets. Also, to consider advertising in our playbill. Oh my gosh, the amount of people that are going to be seeing our playbill, because we still have a physical playbill that people are going to hold, take home, right there. Boom.
Look at all these amazing ads all throughout the playbill. Over 30,000 people are going to see this. And next season is going to be such a blockbuster. We're going to get more people in these doors. So if you have a business that needs to be advertised, those dollars help ALT so much with our annual budget. But on top of that, your business, it's a dual benefit because you're helping the theater, but the theater is helping you get eyes on your business. So
exactly. And y'all, it's going to be an expensive season next season. We're already looking at, with us Frozen, the costumes alone are going to be huge. The puppets alone are going to be huge. Chesley, I literally could not wait to tell you that we were doing Prince of Egypt. Like, I literally was like, I cannot wait to tell. You guys have no clue how much they used to sing during Children of Eden. Chesley, Micah Adams, like all of them used to sing full voice Prince of Egypt backstage at Children of Eden. So
Chesley, come back and audition for ALT. We miss you. Come back.
Yeah, we miss you. Come back.
We miss you.
But with us doing what we want to do, with us having a 29-piece orchestra on stage, that's going to be at least $29,000 just to hire an orchestra for that. With us having School of Rock with the instruments that we're going to need for that, and all of those elements, Ragtime, the costumes alone, Jersey Boys, the lighting that we're going to have, the cottage, the set is huge. It's going to be a massive house. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an expensive season. So consider, even if it's $500, be a production partner, put that towards the production.
Join our producer circle.
Join our producer circle.
Join our
That's going to
producer
help
circle.
us.
You're going to get to buy your concessions in advance. You get to choose your seats at the adventure space. It helps the theater so much. That producer circle group used to be 100 members. It has dwindled down to 32, I think.
Yeah,
We need
amazing
more
32 people,
producer
but we need more.
Yeah, we need more of you. That will help us so much be able to pay for things throughout the season. If you do that, plus you get all these added benefits to being a producer circle member.
Yeah.
Join us with the producer circle. Plus you get sweet little notes from me. Don't you want my notes?
Tis true. Tis true.
Handwritten notes just for you.
I, again, just want to remind everyone, 98th season is going to be pretty epic. We want you guys to be a part of it and somehow come volunteer, audition for a show. But the best thing you can do right now is shortly after we get done with Thursdays at 3, you'll see a post. I think Raquel's going to make she has a graphic ready to go that's going to go on and just announce our season. Doesn't have our dates. It just kind of says, I think it's just the Main Stage and Adventure Space, the graphic that we have for the cards this year. But right, yeah.
Well.
But what we want, I'm sure that she'll create one at some point for the
yeah.
I'm sure that. But what we need your help with right now is sharing it. Share. We want to see our season all over social media today, announcing our 98th season, so we can get people excited, just like you are, about this fantastic season.
And if you have friends with kids who want to audition for the Academy collaboration Frozen, tell them to sign up for Academy classes. Tell them to take a summer camp this summer to kind of get their feet wet and figure out what ALT is about, and then have them register for classes this summer so they can audition for Frozen.
Yeah, it's true.
It's going to be great.
Annika does send great notes. Also, she posted like, hang on to them. I'll be there for an audition rehearsal soon. I love it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, your mama will make you an entrance. Oh, now I feel bad.
Thanks, Mom.
I love it. Vanessa, I was wondering where you were. I love you. We're so glad you made it, Vanessa. You're the best.
Guys,
our number one Thursdays at 3 fan.
Vanessa is our number one Thursdays at 3 fan, without question. We've announced it. It's out there. We did it.
Out there.
We did it. We hope you guys love it. It sounds like you do. Spread the word. Like Jason said so eloquently, we are going to need all hands on deck for our 98th season, whether you can help financially, whether you can help by volunteering, both, all of the above. Spread the word about, we're going to need sponsorships for things. We're going to need all the help that we can get to make this the most epic season we've had so far. Like we said before, we're inching towards our centennial year. We just want to get better and better and better as we creep up towards that 100-year celebration. So thank you guys so much for your support and for watching Thursdays at 3 today and getting excited about the season. We love you.
We love you guys big. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Annika. Thanks, Harrison.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to my guests today, Jayme McBride, Kenzie Cohan, and Sara Pennington-Booher. We are so excited to see 33 Variations. Get your tickets to see 33 Variations at the ALT Adventure Space, which will be April 10th through the 19th. We told you before, but we'll tell you again. You can call the box office Monday through Friday, 10 to 5 to get your tickets, or you can go on AmarilloLittleTheater.org to buy your tickets there. Get your tickets for this show. It's only 2 weeks at the Adventure Space. It is going to sell out. Don't miss out. Get your season ticket packages once they go on sale. They are not on sale yet, so don't panic. But once they go on sale, you saw our 98th season. You're not going to want to miss out. And these shows are going to sell out. We hope. We really, really hope. Hugh says, love y'all. Great season. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us today. It was an extra long Thursdays at 3 because we had so much material to get to and had to announce our amazing season. We're so excited. Thank you all so much for watching Thursdays at 3. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Thanks for tuning in. I love you, Jason and Harrison.
I love you. I got to go teach senior company.
Oh yeah, you got to go. You got to go. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
All right, guys.